What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Get Jabby. I'm Achara Kirk, joined by Steph Sabra.
Hello.
And we are carrying on with Daredevil Season 1. This is Steph's first time watching it, and this is a revisit for me. So you guys, if you're enjoying what you're watching, please subscribe, click that bell icon for all notifications, and upvote this video. And if you would like to watch the entire episode along with us without any cuts or interruptions, you can do that on our Patreon, patreon.com/jabbyquay, or by becoming a member right here on the channel. All right, let's get back into it.
Oh, where's the painting?
Yeah. I mean, it's a nice painting. I like shades of white and gray.
Yeah, what's his nightmares about? The ones he creates on the streets?
Ooh. Oh, he's got like... Damn. I wish I was that rich. Got that expensive knife. But we know which one you're gonna choose, though. Really. There's only one. I don't know why you bother.
Yeah. This whole collection, you wear one. Who was your father? Oh. Did you kill
I think
him?
we're about to find out. Is it a flashback episode? You know how we said, like, was it in the last episode, or I forget which one now in the discussion, that, like, you do get a sense of this wounded little boy inside him?
Yeah.
I love that we're actually getting to see that visually now.
Definitely.
7:00 a.m.
How do you explain all this stuff as a blind lawyer?
You're just blind and you run into things. You play stupid, I think.
Yeah.
Or you play off people's ignorance too. Blind people, maybe.
I know you're just trying to do the right thing here, but we have to be smart about this.
We?
First rule, no more skulking around asking to get hurt.
Well, that's not nearly as heroic as you might think.
I don't want anyone to be a hero, Karen. I want you to be safe.
Do we have a choice?
Not so much.
Nope.
So, what's the second rule?
No, I'm making this up as I go along.
We don't talk about Fight Club.
We don't talk about Bruno.
俺たちの関係の条件を交渉し直したいんですか?
He's asking if you'd like to renegotiate the terms of your relationship.
お前の立場を覚えておけ.
That was a really interesting look his assistant gave.
You get that last part?
Yeah, his threats are clear in any language.
He needs to be taught some manners.
Yeah.
I don't like the way he speaks to you, that's all. Especially now.
That's exactly when you need to be cautious.
He's super loyal.
Yeah.
Back in the day when kids could play on the streets.
You cut it too short.
Sorry,
Sorry what?
sir.
Respect. You gotta give it if you want it. Don't forget that. You gotta spend money to make money.
I don't know about all this.
You don't know about nothing.
You gotta put yourself out there, Mom.
You see? The kid is smarter than you.
I thought I saw some, like, marks on her arms.
Oh, I missed.
We have a situation.
Nobu.
Detective Blake, he just woke up.
What about his partner Hoffman?
I can reach out, but they go back since before the academy.
Set a meeting. And I'll speak with him myself.
Jeez. He's gonna have his partner killed?
Yep.
Confederated Global Investments.
The company that hired us to defend that bowling alley nut?
Yeah. Karen, do you have a list of the subsidiaries you're able to track down through their check?
Yeah, I got it.
Can you tell me if
That's so cool.
Westmeyer Holt Contracting is on the list?
Yeah, it is.
There are half a dozen complaints against him for doing the same thing they did at Elena's tenement.
I mean, he's gotta know something about this.
See if I can track him down.
Use a phone.
Oh, come on.
I'm making that rule number 2.
If you're worried about me, I know how to keep my mouth shut.
If we doubted that, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
See, he's more than my partner. 30, 35 years.
How much are each of those years worth to you?
Dang.
You get caught up in gang business, you're stuck in gang business.
True.
And I gotta check the back.
Yeah.
Meatball?
Yeah, for Machiones, he loves that place. So, I thought I might trigger something. I don't know.
Yeah, well, come on in.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Wake up.
What do you do?
We don't have much time. Whatever your partner just injected you with has already reached your heart. Tell me everything you know about Wilson Fisk.
Hurry.
Papa, what the hell's going on in
Is he gonna get blamed for it, or are they gonna figure out that the partner did it?
My son was coming to visit. I had to tell him, nope, stay out of New York, Lee. Shit's going
It's
on.
funny. Shit's going on.
What am I supposed to do here? Seriously? He knows who I am.
I'll move you someplace safe until it's resolved.
There was a complication.
Well, there's a word I'm hearing more and more.
What happened?
Right after Hoffman injected Blake, he was incapacitated by our masked friend. Hoffman was able to spin it, told everyone he was assaulted by the man in the mask. Then he finished what he started with Blake.
This guy Hoffman, how much does he know? Situation's being handled all right. Just not by you.
Oh.
You're gonna be all right, Wilson. It's okay, honey. You have some Zupa, okay?
Oh yeah, she's messed up.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this
Oh.
guy's a psycho.
The hell happened to you?
It's all right. I got this.
What did he do?
He was knocking our signs down. I told him to stop, but he wouldn't. Said I was a loser, just like my dad.
Get your coat.
Why does she have all these bruises? I guess we'll find out.
Yeah. I mean, I think we know why.
You wanna call me a loser to my face, you little shit?
My dad did. I was just repeating it.
What a man tries to do, how he puts himself out there.
Man, Jesus.
Say something funny! People like this, they want to keep you down. You have to show them that that can never happen. Kick him!
Ah, it's so messed up.
Yeah. I feel really bad for him, even though, like,
Yeah, it's complicated.
Ah!
We're like a product of our non-chosen realities.
Yeah, our programming, which we didn't get a say.
She
says she didn't come for tea.
He does not need you to form my words. Do you, Wilson?
You speak English?
I speak many languages.
Yeah. I knew she spoke English. I mean,
而且你也可以讲我的语言，不是吗？
你也知道多久了？
ノブはあなたも日本語を話して思ったかしら？
Damn.
变得懒散、情绪化，把你的房子说好，直接跟no布和丽兰交易。谢谢你的茶。
she's a boss.
Yeah.
Like, I think she's super scary. It's like
So
these little old
scary.
ladies who pretend they don't know anything. Ooh, control that rage.
Ever since he met Vanessa.
Yep.
Think of the man you want to be. You sit here and you stare at that wall.
Oh.
Gotta take care of something. What's the matter?
Can't it wait till tomorrow?
No, Marlene, it can't.
How much you owe him?
Don't worry about it.
How much?
I got it covered.
Now, I told you you shouldn't have borrowed money from him.
Oh.
You had to have your face plastered.
It's not enough I get that shit out there! Shut up! Shut up!
Wow.
You made a promise to always be honest with me. What is it?
I'm afraid.
Of what?
The way you'd look at
believe in me! What are you gonna do with that, fatty? Huh? Huh? That's what I thought. You believe this kid? He gets that shit from you.
God.
Oh, shit.
It's okay, Mommy. It's all right. It's all right, baby. It's all right. Shh.
Get the saw.
Whoa.
That's gnarly.
Yeah. Do you reckon Mum's been planning this like the whole time? Like
how did she know?
Like having little fantasies about like what would I do if I killed him?
Yeah.
Everyone in town knew that he owed money to Rigoletto, so I guess they thought that they don't understand what I'm trying to do for this city. They want to destroy everything that I'm trying to accomplish.
And are you going to let them?
Vanessa.
No.
Hey.
I guess he just found his queen.
Yup. So the king found the queen.
He's a crazy old man in a tinfoil hat. And why are we chasing the story like this anyway? What?
Oh no, this is always bad.
Yeah. Yep.
It's like reminds me of Jurassic Park. When the rain starts.
Oh yeah.
Everyone's dying.
Oh, that's all right.
Oh, okay.
We're all right with you. Yeah.
The devil of Hell's Kitchen. I didn't blow the hell out of the Russians. I want you to expose the man responsible. You got a name? Wilson Fisk. You sure about that? I bet my life on it. You're betting mine now, too.
Yeah. He is right, though. It is the guy at the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's an old saying, one that survived the years because it's true, for the most part. That the rules, the ones people like me and you, the people that work and struggle to live our lives, just live, don't apply to them.
He's like so confused by
Yeah.
how...
He's like, I've always been alone.
Yeah. Whoa, what is this tingly feel I feel inside?
Shadows that we cast with our indifference.
Oh, is he wearing gray today?
Corporations and the bottom line decided we didn't matter anymore. There's someone in Hell's Kitchen that doesn't share this belief. This man must no longer be allowed to operate in the darkness.
I'm not very good at this, without being in public.
He did.
But I felt the need to speak up for this city that I love with all my heart. No one should have to live in fear.
Well, shit.
We're playing chess now.
That I can no longer do it alone. That I cannot keep living in the shadows, afraid of the light. None of us can. None of us should be forced to. We can make this city a better place.
That was a power move.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kingpin 1, Daredevil 0 right now.
Yeah. I really like that episode though. I love all of these flashback episodes. I think they're so interesting because they give us an insight into these characters. We just had a whole bunch with Matt Murdock. This time we're getting Wilson Fisk and whew,
yeah,
it's heavy.
I love that they're taking this much time and consideration to air out the villain of the story because it makes the show so much more provocative and important, adds so much depth to it.
Yeah.
To see the full side of how someone has created this idea in their head. And it was kind of the reason I loved Watchmen too, because I feel like the villain at the end of Watchmen, the series, you saw her life and kind of how she formed this idea that convinced her she was doing good in the name of murder and bad, and that's what he's doing.
Yeah, exactly. And that's what makes these villains so compelling. They always tell you this in acting school, right? When you're playing the villain, you always have to find their reason, their why, and they have the utmost belief that what they are doing is absolutely correct, because no one is a villain in their own life. Like, I don't think anyone, or if anyone does, it's very few people actually believe that what they're doing is a bad thing or that it's wrong. They all always think that they have their justifications for murder or for doing whatever heinous act they have. And you see this and like it's really hard because when we were introduced to Kingpin, to Wilson Fisk, we know that he's responsible for a lot of really awful things. And yet when you see him as this little child who was bullied by people in his neighborhood and who was bullied by his own father and lived in an abusive household, it's like you get it. And I felt really bad for him.
Yeah, definitely. And I like that they're playing this trope, like talking about his weight, because I find with a lot of my friends who grew up overweight or had like a fat stage in their life, you don't really get out of it because of how mean society is to people who are deemed like fat.
Yeah.
And there's this weird complex that's grown into them for years to come, like that never really shakes. Everything about this character matches his current moves and motives. And then the Vanessa edition, I mean, she has always been a powerful woman with huge aspirations. You can just tell from herself she's a badass.
Yeah.
But I didn't know she was gonna, I don't know, love can do crazy things, but she's like, go off, bae, like whatever it takes. You gonna let them talk to you like that?
Yeah, no, I mean, she's definitely come in at the right point in his life to offer him the support that he needs and the love and unconditional understanding that maybe you would want from a mother as well. Like she has all those different aspects for him, you know, like she's a mother, she's a lover.
Yeah, she's I would fall in love with her too. Honestly, like everyone wants a Vanessa, even though she's aiding a villain.
Yeah.
She's awesome as a partner.
Absolutely. Like she's ride or die.
Yeah.
She's there.
Speaking rationally, she's dope.
Yeah, exactly. Like and she's so interesting as a character as well. So like I really like to see the both of them together. And I thought this episode was so well written as well. I mean, I guess generally the show is super well written, but thinking back to the flashback stuff, you know, having it start out with him hammering the nails into the signs for his dad, like using the saw to cut the wood and stuff, and then to have that come back later on, like to use the hammer as a murder weapon, and then to have his mom be like, grab the saw. It all made sense. It didn't feel like, oh, why would they have that? Why, that's so out of place. It's like it was so well woven into the storytelling that it everything was just like, oh yeah, they really built up.
That's such a good point.
Yeah.
Such a good point. Like nothing that was used wasn't shown.
Yeah, nothing was wasted. It
Yeah.
was all just really, really tight and very good.
And I like the end, the juxtaposition of the two scenes happening, one unfolding of a writing piece that was talking about how we need to bring him to the light, and the other Fisk being like, here I am in the light, like flipping this is like why they say like comedians, the best comedians will never let you drag them, because they're already going to be self-deprecating on something that society might make fun of.
Yeah.
And that's what Fisk did. He's like, okay, so you think my weakness is being in the darkness, and I'm going to come out and flip it on its head.
Yeah.
Now your move.
Yeah, exactly. It was like a really, really smart move. And also one thing that you said that I hadn't realized until you mentioned it, because that whole scene where Vanessa was choosing his clothes, I was like, oh, the costume department did like a really nice thing here where they set up the whole time that Fisk was always choosing black, and then you pointed out that she was like, oh, she got him the gray suit, right? And then she was wearing white. And so I feel like she's come in like this light in his life, and like you said, everything changed once she showed up. And so she's there kind of like pulling him into the light and encouraging him to kind of take his place in the public eye. The whole episode was so tight, you know,
really
visually,
tight episode.
writing, like acting wise, so good.
Not a lot of action and still really interesting.
Yeah, very, very compelling. What a great show. I'm so glad we're watching this.
Me
so
too.
If you're enjoying what you're watching, please don't forget to subscribe and click that bell icon for all notifications and upvote this video. We will catch you on the next one. I'm Achara Kirk. This is
Steph Sabrav.
Ciao!